So I thought, you know what, we've got to give Roberto Carlos a try. 5-5 now, he's a 1 upgrade from the previous version. There is still an SBC for the 92, so is he worth the upgrade? At this moment in time, he's coming in at 800,000 coins. He most definitely is a nice upgrade to the 92. And in terms of, well, that's the generation. Apparently we don't have the Carlos before, so we're going to have to go through the compare, because when we look at the difference between the two of them, obviously price-wise, I mean, it's not far off. If you've done the SBC, then I'd say probably gonna have to leave it. The Deadpool Plus is gone. We've got the Whipped Pass instead with the Relentless. In terms of stats, it's pretty much just 1s and a couple of 2s across the board. Nothing too crazy. So it's an upgrade. The main difference is going to be the Whipped Pass for the Deadpool and the 5-5. Stats-wise, he's going to be very, very similar. He can still play left mid, left wing back, and also left back. And in terms of the stats, we're looking pretty good as we get into this almost final form Roberto Carlos. He's still got power shot, dead ball, long ball rapid, quick step Travella, and a long throw in as his playstyles. So let's just jump into him. I'm interested to see where the lowest price is and can he go cheaper than the 92. Roberto Carlos looking for that Cruyff every time. He's done him inside and out. Okocha's going to come past. And I didn't even press B, but he's ran into him. Get the save. Oh, I knew he was going right. What's mental with the 92 is the fact that he's 1.4 mil of an SBC in comparison to this guy you could buy at 800,000. Now, granted, it's an SBC, so you're bound to be a bit more expensive. And to be honest, I was really shocked to see that they actually gave him another one so early on. And that was, what am I doing? I just wanted a turnaround. Good ball into him. I was trying to get something. He's managed... What is this? I'm not pressing a single button. How is he giving away so many fouls? That's Roberto Carlos's. Let's not mess this up. Nice turn. He's very, very good at the overlap. That's the one thing that will be really good with him. We can see Brolin in the middle. Oh, it's weighted nice, but Campbell's going to be in the way. You definitely want someone on the more heading side of stuff, and you've got yourself an absolute winner there. In terms of crossing, 99 on everything. Obviously, it's the penalties that will let him down there, which is fine. Keeper's out. We're going to get it back. We're going to whip one back in. Great ball into Virgil. It's a good save from Van der Sar. Good tackle. Gets back up. Gets the ball gone. It's the no-nonsense defending. That's what we do like from Roberto Carlos always. On he pops. Into Mbappe. Back up. Keep going. Keep going. Lovely. Anybody there for the whip? Nobody. Oh, disgusting. Only a yellow card. What was Roberto Carlos's? Surely we've got to get him a goal. Where is he? Oh, he'll be down here, won't he? No, on everything bar from penalties. Let's disturb the myth. Bottom right. Yes, Roberto Carlos. Watching that run all day long. And again, good interception. It's got a good acceleration on him, but I do find that you won't really want to run with him too much. Like, I don't know. It depends on how do you play with your left backs. Are you an overlapping person? Do you not? Do you keep them stay back? Because I'm predominantly under the... Oh, that's poor. That's very poor. I'm very much a kind of solid 4-4-2 left back kind of person. Like my fullbacks, they don't really take up. Like they'll kind of come to the halfway line. Maybe even press a little bit more to get that ball to your winger. But that's predominantly it. Like I'm not after like a full flowing left back and right back because I don't need them to attack. I have good left wing and right wing for that. So as long as they can defend, that is the main attribute of them. So when it comes to having the flashy 5-5, it doesn't make too much of a difference as long as he's got a 5-star weak foot and he can kind of have the ball and be comfortable with it. That predominantly is all I need from them. I don't need anything else unless we do get to the footage side of stuff. Then fair enough. Like everybody's gonna be of a level. That's fair enough. But when it comes to having him, if I was to go, say, with his 92 version that's an SBC, or go for this one because it's a 5.5, the only choice I'd be making is if I was buying him on the market. The SBC is great because I can put untradeable fodder. I don't have to put any coins naturally. But other than that, there's no real big difference for me in terms of pushing forward a little bit more. Like I don't want to do that anyway. It pulls them totally out of position. I think he was great as his future star. So this version, it's just ridiculous in itself. But this version's just as good, really. Good tackle. Get that ball forward. I will be interested to see what sort of price he does come in at as well. It's going to be the challenge. Oh, no. Pushgas managed to get away. Purely on the basis that we've... Oh, get it? Nice. That's the ball. Purely for the fact that the already looking at 150k difference between the 92 and this version. Like, that's absolutely insane in terms of a brand new card. Like, it's literally coming up the next hour. It's been out 23 hours and it's already at that price. The pricing of the Golazos is crazy, and we've not even hit the Supreme pack yet either. Oh, that's a superb ball. Oh, we've left our station. Get the recovery on. That will do. Nice. Good stretch out into Coleman. He's been perfect, and getting that ball forward is kind of his mission. He's doing very, very well at it. Obviously, in terms of heading, he's not going to have too much to do. That's just inevitable with someone who's 5'8", as he's going across and move the keeper, please. I think the biggest problem with any sort of left back and getting mildly excited for them is literally the fact we've had so many, like, and not even like just so many upgrades, but so many good left backs in itself. Like, we have had probably the best amount of left backs we've had in any sort of EA FIFA related game. Like, it's been crazy from the levels that we have. Lovely. Can we get a 1-2 with Coleman as we try and find him up the wing? Great play. Little 1-2s everywhere into Mbappe's feet, and I've ruined it. Go on, give it a hit. Sometimes you've just got to. I kind of really wish I could get free kicks on him, because genuinely, he would be absolutely brilliant at it. Like 99 across the board. It's going to be one of the best you'll see out there, definitely. Big ball in. It's nearly a good header. Get it back to him. There. Finesse. Oh, it's always a block, isn't there? Always a block. Good overlap. We see anybody in the box we want. We want that whipped ball in. If you can get it right and you're good with it, the whipped pass plus is a very, very good one. All you need is somebody who can actually attack it in the air, and you are absolutely set with it. So then going into the overall of him, he's kind of now fluctuating at the moment until 6 PM. We're going to see where this card actually kind of lies. He's in between about 850, 820 and 810. I don't know where he's going to come out at, but I can imagine once the Supreme Pack comes out, we get all of the rival rewards out, the Foot Champs is finished, then obviously upgrade packs as well, plus the more kind of refreshes of the promo packs, I guarantee he goes down again. But how much is the big question? Because when you do look at the difference between this one and then also the 92, there isn't that much in it. You're looking at 600 now for him. He is slowly taking himself down as well, purely on the fact that the other one's going down, so they kind of battle in between them. But there is still the SBC available. Honestly, if I hadn't have done the SBC, well, if I haven't started the SBC, I probably wouldn't start it now, purely on the fact that this card is necessarily double the value of what you could buy this one for. Granted, it's not fully finished at the price yet, but then also there is the chance to pack him this week. I guarantee if you start that 92, you will end up getting this one as well. And he's a 5.5. He's always going to be the better version. And to be honest, with, like I said, the left backs we've got, there's just so many that you could get. I wouldn't necessarily be rushing out to have done the SBC as of yet. We look at the team of the seated, team of the years. We look at then some of the icons that you can get. Furlan Mendy is still just a crazy amount. It's 6 million coins. Literally the most expensive left back you can get. But even if you go a bit further down, you go underneath Roberto Carlos. Bompasta, Lazarazu must be here somewhere. Sakina's SBC wasn't a fan of, but is what it is. Then you look at someone like a Rolfo with her fully upgrade. You've still got Bakker and Havertz that most definitely can still put a number in. Ashley Cole's Golazo card, then into the many versions of Teo Hernandez, the many versions of Ferland Mendy. So it's not as if this is the kind of be-all and end-all of the pick. I do think he's put himself back within the top counter of them. Like, the 92 was brilliant, and this one now just exceeds that one. Getting rid of the dead ball and putting in a whipped pass, having the 5-5 is an extra bonus we always love to see. In terms of the actual attributes, there's nothing really that different from him, to be honest. It's 1s and 2s, it's nothing too crazy, but adding the 5-5, the change of the playstyle plus, is a big difference that you're not going to be able to get on any of the other cards. Whether we see this card a lot or not much because of what we've already got as a left back will be an interesting one, but I think that price coming down even more will definitely put him in contentions of being a very, very top end player in his position for a very cheap amount of price. It's kind of what we're seeing throughout the whole of the Golazo promo, to be honest. But I enjoyed him. I thought he's good at defending, great at recovery. Like I said, in terms of an overlapping left back, it's not normally my cup of tea, but you can definitely do it, and the whipped pass is always going to be a fantastic one if you can get it nails on every single time. So let me know down below if you've managed to get him, or obviously if you want him. Peace.